This seems big.
WNBA star Dearica Hamby filed a federal discrimination lawsuit yesterday against the league and the Las Vegas Aces. Hamby claims her former team and head coach Becky Hammon withheld benefits and questioned her commitment to the team when they found out she was pregnant.
There are many major players, from Hamby to former San Antonio Spurs assistant coach Becky Hammon, who coaches the Las Vegas Aces.
In a federal lawsuit, Hamby says back in 2022, to entice her to re-sign with the team, the Aces offered her housing and tuition for her daughter's private school. But Hamby claims everything changed when she told them she was pregnant. After that, she says she was forced to vacate the housing. The school's tuition wasn't paid, and she claims she was bullied by the coaching staff.
Coach Hammon would deny the allegations.
Obviously, she has a different opinion, and she's allowed to have that opinion. But that's not how I saw things go down with my conversation.
While her lawyer would say this to ABC.
This lawsuit raises very real questions about whether a league that exists to empower women understands that women have the right to control their own destiny.
Let's start from the beginning. Hamby was a member of the Las Vegas Aces. She would win 2 Six Woman of the Year awards, be named to the All-Star team multiple times, and of course go on to win a WNBA championship with her team. Though in the suit, which I have read, there are allegations that are troubling to say the least. Let's go to page 5, line 29. Hamby's attorneys note she was set to hit free agency, but the Aces promised her certain benefits and inducements outside of the contract to entice her to return. One of the supposed agreements, per the suit, was private school for the player's daughter to be covered, in addition to housing accommodations in order to assist with childcare when the player would be traveling for road games. Thus, Hamby would sign another contract with the Aces. Around July 18th, Hamby learned she was pregnant with her second child. The suit says less than 1 month later, she informed team staff, including head coach Becky Hammon. September 18th, they win the chip. They're dancing. They're celebrating. They have the team parade. Hamby announced to the public at the parade that she is pregnant. That's when she claims she was discriminated against and subsequently traded from the Aces, who have star power on top of star power, to the LA Sparks. In September of 2022, Hamby's daughter's tuition was due, and when she inquired, the GM, team president, said they were working on it but didn't give a date. Again, I reiterate, this is all according to the lawsuit. Next month, she was told to vacate the team-provided housing. There would not be a reason given for this decision. Now, remember that clip we played of Becky Hammon via ABC News? Well, the suit claims it was indeed a phone call, as Hammon did state, and she would allegedly ask Hamby whether she planned her pregnancy. When Hamby responded she did not, head coach Hammon told Hamby that she was not taking proper precautions not to get pregnant. If this is true, that is not a step but a gallop over the line. The same call was outlined by Front Office Sports. Hammon allegedly told Hamby the team needed bodies and labeled her a prolific player a question mark, and said she wasn't taking the offseason seriously. In addition, the suit says Hamby asked her coach, quote, "You're trading me because I'm pregnant," close quote. Hammon responded, "What do you want me to do?" There are certain protections that these players have and should have further. And if this was said, it shows throughout time that the players are not valued and they are just viewed as a number. They are viewed as a body in order for people to win and get paid, including ownership. Another important note during the call: by signing the extension, Hamby implicitly agreed she would not get pregnant during the 2-year extension period per the suit. That is what they are indicating here. On January 21st of 2023, the trade was made. She was heading to Los Angeles. She'd take to Instagram and write in summary, "Being traded is a part of the business. Being lied to, bullied, manipulated, and discriminated against is not. We fought for provisions that would finally support and protect player parents, This cannot now be used against me. It was liked by many. And it blew the lid on some of the things that I'm sure many feared. In short, what is she referring to? The CBA of 2020 improved the lives of parents who play in the WNBA. And here is what they fought for and got. A full guaranteed salary while on parental leave. A 2-bedroom apartment if children are under the age of 13 years old. Receive a $5,000 childcare stipend, and veteran players would receive reimbursement for family planning expenses, i.e. freezing eggs, surrogacy, fertility treatments, and adoption, up to $60,000. This is all a humongous step in the right direction, especially for the protection of the players and just providing a better quality of life, okay? On March 6th, Hamby would give birth to her son, Legend. 2 months later, the league would take the Las Vegas Aces' first-round pick away from them. In addition, head coach Becky Hammon would be suspended 2 games without pay. Via The Athletic, Hammon has vehemently denied any wrongdoing in the past. She would say, I handled Hamby with care from day one when she told me, and she knows that. Once I made the phone call that the decision has been made to move her, that's when everything kind of fell apart. That was at a news conference in May of 2023. Furthermore, the WNBA announced its findings, said it interviewed 33 people, in addition to reviewing text messages, emails, and other documents as it pertains to this suit. In Monday's lawsuit, however, Hamby alleged the W failed to properly investigate her claims of workplace discrimination, did not interview key witnesses in connection, notably not interviewing any Las Vegas players, or take future steps to deter conduct by Hammon. My question then is, it's like the Office Space meme, like, what would you say you do here? You're not interviewing any of the players. I understand if they want to retain counsel, totally fine. I think the W would say that. They would say that to, in essence, as an act of good faith, show that they're not leaving any stone unturned. If they didn't interview the players, who else didn't they interview? Who else did they not contact as a whole? I have many questions on this. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, upon her return from the Paris Olympics, told Robin Roberts, Hamby is such a great player in this league, and she just represented our country. She's great, 2 children, great mom. I've spent a lot of time with her over the last couple of years. Obviously, we'll review it. Obviously. Hamby would go on to play 40 games for the Sparks during the 23 season, averaging about 9 and 6. She's currently enjoying a career in LA. Recently won bronze with Team USA's I think they called it 3x3, but it's 3v3 squad at the Paris Olympics. This is huge, considering that we know how these players feel on so many fronts. My question is, if it doesn't involve Kelly Loeffler, and it doesn't involve politics, but it involves themselves, will they stand up for this player, or do many not want to get involved? Because here is the thing. If this were to happen to one player, it could happen to all players. This is a suit that is going on right now. These are allegations that are being thrown at Coach Becky Hammon, the Las Vegas Aces, and the W as a whole. As more comes out and transpires, we will bring that to you.
If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.